Hello, hello, and welcome. I have to set a timer, otherwise I go way too long. That's what I was doing. All right, let's tune into the energies today, see what we are working with. I'm going to go ahead and set the intention that this reading is going to find those who need it. That within moments of listening, they're going to feel the connection, they're going to have that aha moment, or they're going to know that it's not for them. I declare that I am open to receive messages, communications from spirit guides, and that I'm able to be used as a vessel for the divine to communicate with the collective for their highest good. I'm going to connect with the cards and clear them with some light language. Horea sandam barando sihiyum Baria soriyun Hanam bau seyam. I did this yesterday and it was fun. So I want to get a feel for who are we working with today. Give me some. Okay, so we're looking at soulmate connections. Okay. I'll do this one out because I don't feel connected to it. I wanted the 3. Okay, so it looks like wow, this is fun. Soulmates, partnership, agreement, soul contract, lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprising epiphany. So that would be kind of like the Tower card. Date, meeting someone new, getting back out there, plan or set a date. Okay, so for those who have kind of been holding back or in the hermit energy, I feel like we're kind of being called into a new something. Okay, so let's see what Spirit is saying about that. Okay. All right. Oh, well, here's one. Okay, I've got Page of Pentacles reversed. So this is going along really well with those cards that just came out. Okay, so we've had some people that have been hurt. Okay, we've got a group here that's been, let's see what they've been going through. Okay, all right, so we've got some people here that are being a little bit resistant to change. Okay, so this could be ones that are currently in a connection that they are feeling and knowing intuitively that it's not for them, it's not meant for them, it's not working. Or it could be those who have been kind of staying single and they, even though a relationship is something that they highly desire, I feel a lot of desire for this, they are resistant because they've gotten hurt is what I feel. They've gotten their ego bruised. They have been, from 6 of Wands reversed, some kind of public humiliation. This might be some people who had been excited thinking, I found my twin flame, I found that person, and telling everyone, and then things like blow up in their face. So they're kind of like, I don't really want to get out there. 6 of Swords reversed is saying that we're in this space of some personal change. Okay, so it's kind of, or we're maybe resisting the change a little bit. Okay, so something going on with that. Got Page of Wands here clarifying this Page of Pentacles. I think with this, it's like I I don't really want to move forward. I don't really know how would I even go like meet someone new? How could I start something new? I don't know how to make this happen. But this Six of Wands energy, we've got the Queen of Cups here with it. So there's something, it's like as much as this person has been hurt, as much as they have been embarrassed, as much as they kind of had their ego bruised, they're still very connected to their heart. They're still a very heart-centered person. Oh, this is sounding like you. Go ahead and let me know. Okay, wow, so many pages. So a lot of learning has been happening. Okay, pages are like very immature, right? It's Page of Cups. There is some like, almost like for a group, I feel like there's been this activation, this almost like a feeling like maybe I should start putting myself out there. Maybe I should start looking. Maybe I should start being open to this. So a little bit of that getting activated. So I feel like this is Spirit's way of kind of saying, yeah, it's time, because something's brewing. So for those that have kind of been holding back or holding themselves back, this is definitely telling me that it's time to start putting yourself back out there, even if it's just kind of energetically. Okay. Yeah, and I've even got the Fool at the bottom of the deck, which is about like taking that leap, making the move. Okay. So give us more about this. What's coming down the pipeline? Okay, you want this group to start kind of stepping out there. I got that Six of Swords again. It's time for a transition. It's time for some change. A lot of people have been feeling very stagnant is what I'm getting. A lot of people feeling very stuck, unhappy. Yeah, kind of in this situation of feeling alone, not feeling like they're really on path with where they're supposed to be, with what they want, with what they deserve. But it's kind of like, it's almost like this feeling that there's just nothing better out there. There's nothing good out there. So it's like, I might as well just kind of keep myself saved or like protected. This Three of Pentacles, it also can connect with like churches. I almost feel, it's kind of funny, but it almost feels like a nun kind of energy where it's like, you know what? I'm just not even going to risk it. I'm not going to risk getting hurt. I'm not going to risk, meeting the wrong person. I'm not going to risk, just any of this. So I'm just going to, kind of keep myself locked away here. Yeah, because we've been hurt. Five of Pentacles. We felt very abandoned, very used, very betrayed. Kind of this energy of I put myself out there. I thought I had found what I wanted. I thought I found what I deserved, and then it just kind of it vanished. It went away. So this Five of Pentacles is kind of like feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated, abandoned, definitely with some type of 3D material loss. Okay, so that could be the relationship, that could be some type of security that we felt from this relationship. Yeah, the Six of Swords clarified again. And we got the Fool that popped out. So this Fool is trying to say, it's time to take this leap, but there's a resistance to it because it's reversed. So I feel like there's a group out here that have been really wanting this beautiful divine union experience, but they have been really withholding themselves because they were hurt. And it's like all of these like beautiful souls that have so much to offer with that Queen of Cups energy. I almost said Queen of Hearts because it is very heart-centered, right? With this energy, right? So it's like they're this beautiful heart-centered, loving, nurturing person or people, and they've just been hurt, and now they're kind of I'm hearing the word like chastity, which is I'm not opposed to that. Like you have sacred energy, don't just like go give that to anybody. I heard something really interesting once about, you know, if you wouldn't let someone in your bank account, why would you let them like in your anything else? And I was like, wow, okay. It was just very kind of eye-opening a little bit. Okay, so yeah, 7 of Wands here with this 3 of Pentacles. So this idea of like it's like giving up. I've kind of given up. Kind of these people that have resigned themselves to like, I'm going to stay single. I'm just going to stay single. I'm not going to risk getting hurt again. I'm not putting myself out there. And like, this is really saying, oh geez, don't do that. This is really saying like, it's time, because what's happened here is we've got quite a group. A lot is what I'm seeing. It's like a lot. Like I'm seeing a very large crowd of people that are these like beautiful souls that have kind of just put themselves up on the shelf, where they're like, nope, nopers, not anymore. And the thing is, those are the ones who need to find each other. Those are the ones who can be what the others are looking for. So it's like starting to put oneself out there. I think what we're going to move in, here's the Hermit. I just said, put yourself up on a shelf. Yeah, this is the Hermit. So it's like, close that door. Yeah, this isn't good, because it's like all of these like beautiful, loving people, and they're the ones who are kind of hiding away, not wanting to. Look at this Chariot again, bottom. It's like time to move forward. We had the Fool and we had the Chariot. Okay, so tell me, like, what's going on with these people? What's going on with this group? You're wanting them to start coming out. You're wanting them to start putting themselves out there. What's going on with them? Okay. So they've either experienced a lot of conflicts, or they are experiencing like inner conflict. Okay. So I got Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed always to me represents Witch's Wound. This is the Witch's Wound archetypes. So we've got the 3 overactive, 3 underactive. So someone being in that like archetypal energy. Now it doesn't just pertain to women, it can pertain to men. Usually when I see the Queen, it's going to tell me that that's underactive archetype. So that's going to be the sheep, possum, and oh my gosh, the vulture. Okay, so there's this kind of unworthiness energy that's happened. Yeah, we're not trusting ourselves. So we've got the High Priestess here reversed. So there's either been conflict that with the underactive archetypes, there instead of we have flight or fight, right? So fight is the overactive archetypes, and then flight is going to be the underactive archetypes. So they withdraw and hide. They're like, you know, it's kind of, it makes me think of like the Munchkins in Wizard of Oz. When they're like, is it safe to come out yet? Is she gone? It's kind of that energy, and that's what I'm feeling a little bit's happened here. Like it's like they felt like they were a lot in this, what I'm getting is like a storm. Probably, let's see, dealing with, I don't know, some narcissistic energy, is what I'm feeling. So, not so much, I mean, in this we could go that far, but with someone who was like really emotionally shut off, someone who was not, almost like that toxic independence, so someone who probably was operating very like unilaterally, making like decisions without any type of forethought or how it would make you feel or how it would impact you. Also maybe dealing with people that are just almost these women, I'm seeing like all of these different things, and I'm trying to communicate them, so I apologize. Sometimes it gets a little muddled, but we'll have these women who are like hyper masculine, right? It's like, no, I don't need your help. I can do this. I can do that. Kind of the angry, defensive, combative, confrontational energy. So this is what I feel from this 9 of Pentacles reversed with this 5 of Swords. Okay, so somebody who was combative, unilateral, and this kind of triggered some old wounds. Let's see. Yeah, they felt very oppressive. We've got the Emperor here reversed. So this is what kind of activated. So we might have grown up with someone who was a bit overbearing, either a father, mother, grandfather, teacher, uncle, caregiver, someone who was very oppressive, controlling, emasculating. So for men, having an emasculating mother, watching that with their father, or just experiencing that, or women growing up with either one, it can definitely trigger a lot of those underactive archetypes, especially that feeling of like, it doesn't matter what I do, I can't do anything right. So just kind of shutting down is what I'm feeling from this group. Okay. It's kind of made them feel, oh my gosh, I was just getting this. Feeling like they can't trust their intuition with this High Priestess, and then I get judgment, like poor judgment. So it's almost like you grew up with someone who told you that you were not intelligent, that you would make bad choices, that you didn't have good judgment. And so it's almost like this is like reverberating in the brain, because what we'll do is we'll replay out cycles, right, with partners. I know it's like super like Oedipal complex, kind of like Freudian stuff, but we do it. We subconsciously do it because the mind will replay what the heart wants to heal. So we will manifest these relationships, right, that will mirror back our childhood woundings. Because at some level we associate those experiences with love because it came from a caregiver. And so we associate this kind of narcissistic, emasculating, overimposing, domineering behavior as love. It's like this attachment that's in us, this trauma bond that's within us. So then we seek partners that reflect this, that activate this. This is where we get those like butterflies. We're like, oh my gosh, this is so wonderful. It's so exciting. Like, this feels so good. But it's like that part within us that's triggered that we have mistaken for feeling love. So there's this question. It's like, I don't trust myself with this group. And we're being asked to go back out there, like share your heart with others, put yourself out there. But there's this fear of like, I can't trust my intuition. I have poor judgment, a fear of being judged. So yeah, I'm in my mind, I'm seeing the 6 of Wands reversed, which is like fall from grace, embarrassment, ego, Ace of Wands. Look, all of these like saying start, beginning. Ace of Wands is new beginning, creating something new. Okay, so let's see. What else do you need this group to know? Tell me what else do I need to communicate for you, for this group? I can't make this up. Literally, this just came out. 6 of Wands reversed. You guys are watching me shuffle. Literally, yeah, it's this like embarrassment. It's like this fear. I'm going to be humiliated is what I'm getting. I'm going to be humiliated. I don't want to put myself back out there. So this is what's being called up to heal, okay? You're being asked to put yourself back out. You're being asked because you do want this. You do want this connection. You do want this relationship. You do want to have a divine union. But there's this fear, right? And that's okay. Honor yourself in that. Have compassion for yourself. being hurt, we've been hurt. I've been hurt. I get it. It sucks. Okay, so this embarrassment, this fear, it's causing a little bit of like disconnection from our like instinct. So I always say that the Hierophant is kind of like the opposite of the High Priestess, whether or not people agree with that. Everyone reads tarot differently. But this is like spiritual dude. And so again, it's like, I'm not quite trusting my instinct. I'm not quite attuned with this. I'm not trusting my innate wisdom, probably because, again, we were told when we were younger that we weren't intelligent enough, we weren't capable or competent. Having that domineering somebody, again, it could be a teacher, coach, that just really wanted to tear somebody down. So it's like this fear of, what if I get it wrong? So yeah, with the 8 of Cups, it's like, I just want to walk away from all of this. I don't want to deal. 8 of Cups can also mean reverse. It can also mean like trying again. Okay. So maybe you go back and forth, right? Maybe that's the energy that you're in right now. This back and forth energy of, I don't want to try again, but maybe I should try again. I'm ready to just screw it. I'll just never date again. And then it's like, oh, but I really, like going back and forth on this. Okay. I love this. I love working with spirit. It's so fun. The Chariot. Didn't I just say that was at the bottom? This has happened like, 3 times now? Chariot, still saying, I think you got to move forward. You got to let it go. You got to let that embarrassment go. You got to let that pain go. Because you do have a union that is waiting for you. Look, there are so many people out there that are actively seeking their divine partner, right? They're actively seeking that connection. And by you holding yourself back and keeping yourself like fine china up on the shelf, they can't find you. And that's the person that's wanting to have this beautiful, co-creative, divine connection with you. So it's like learning, we have to learn to trust our instinct. We have to learn to stop ignoring those red flags. Yeah, look at this. King of Swords reversed. This is what we've been ignoring. This is like the narcissist card. King of Swords reversed. So it's like ignoring those. Because here's what happens when somebody is in that kind of more narcissistic energy. This is going to be overactive archetypes. Peacock archetype especially. Peacock archetype is going to be the most, I can't diagnose anyone, but narcissistic behavior that we would say is that. That people would label that. So it's almost like this fear. I don't trust myself that I'm not going to end up with someone else like this, because they're very sneaky, right? Especially when someone has a really good heart and when someone's really wanting to find a beautiful connection, right? They capitalize on that so that they can just try to control and hold that person in place. So it's like we have to learn to trust our instinct. We have to learn, if I'm feeling that butterfly, that this, that's the trauma bond getting activated from childhood. That's not the divine connection. A divine connection is going to feel like a friend, like almost like a sibling. As weird as that sounds, it's like family. Maybe that's better. They feel like family, where it's like, I just feel so comfortable. I just feel so at peace. I feel like I can be myself, speak my truth, do this, like that kind of energy. Not that, ooh, so exciting. It's so, and then all of a sudden 3 months later, we're like, what the heck is happening to me? Yeah. So, you're used to having a relationship that's very one-sided. 6 of Pentacles reversed. It's like, I don't want to do that anymore. And since I don't trust myself, I'm just not going to risk it. Okay. So my timer went off. I can't. So I'm going to finish this in the extended. The extended is inside my private community, which is referred to as the collective. You can access that if you're watching this live on Instagram. You can access that through the link in my bio. You'll see it there, the collective. I have a private group there that I will be jumping over into in just a moment to finish this. What I want to look at is how do we support these people, this group? I want to support this group. I want to give them what they need so that they can feel safe and secure to go out and put themselves out there again. And then I also want to get an idea of what are they in for? Because obviously Spirit is saying like it's time. So I want to know what they're in for, what's coming. Because I have a feeling it's something really beautiful. But I want to know how, like, what do they need? What do they need to feel supported? What do they need to be able to feel safe? Maybe some signs, something. So I'll dig into that in the extended. If you are catching this as the replay on YouTube and you want to watch the extended, you can find that in the description, along with if anyone wants to find the information on their Witch's Wound archetype, if you want to learn what your archetype is, how it's showing up in your relationships, all that jazz, you can either in the description find the link, or in the link in my bio. The quiz is there as well, along with personal readings and all the good stuff. Okay, I hope I will see you guys over for the extended, and we will dig into all of that. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye.